Hidden in the midst of mountains, Baguio City National Science High School stands, known for its focus on science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. It is also home for authentic learning and skills development. Its humble beginnings started with the senior high school department on the first semester of year 2016 to 2017, with 123 learners, 17 teaching staff, and 5 non-teaching staff, a total population of 145. In the school year 2017 to 2018, the Science, Technology, and Engineering or STE program for junior high school was established, starting with grade 7, followed by grades 8 to 10 for the succeeding years. At present, Sci-High, as it is fondly called, is a home for 1,776 learners, 67 faculty, and 13 staff.
In the year 2022, following the return to face-to-face classes after a prolonged period of remote learning, educators and learners alike found themselves at crossroads. The abrupt shift to online and digital platforms during the pandemic had revolutionized the educational landscape, prompting a realization that a return to traditional teaching methods was no longer sufficient.
Pedagogical approaches had been adapted by teachers to accommodate digital tools and platforms, while learners had grown accustomed to the flexibility and interactivity offered by online learning. As a result, there was a widespread recognition that the mode of delivering lessons and assessments needed to evolve to align with the demands and expectations of the modern era.
Simultaneously, the city embarked on its journey to transform into a smart city. This ambitious initiative aimed to leverage cutting-edge technology, including various types of electronic data collection sensors, to gather real-time information for efficient management of assets and resources.
In the context of education, this meant integrating smart city technologies into the learning environment to enhance the educational experience.
In line with the city's investment in improving the well-being of its citizens, the field of education has taken a proactive approach by introducing smart learning communities or SLC classes in selected schools in Baguio City during the season of AI. The implementation of SLC classes represents a strategic initiative to leverage AI and technology to enhance educational experiences and support the holistic development of learners.
At Baguio City National Science High School, there is one Smart Learning Communities (SLC) class specifically designed for grade 11 STEM learners. The class is composed of 46 learners with 19 male and 27 female. The SLC class is supported by a team of 10 teachers who are responsible for delivering instruction and facilitating learning activities throughout both the first and second semesters of the school year. Learners in the SLC class participate in 1 day of off-site classes per week.
In the SLC class, teachers integrate information and communication technology, or ICT, into different lessons to provide engaging and meaningful learning experiences for grade 11 STEM learners.
Teachers effectively utilize calls in Microsoft Teams during synchronous classes to connect with learners online. These synchronous sessions are designed to facilitate interactive discussions, live demonstrations, group activities, and immediate feedback from teachers.
During the synchronous classes, teachers and students gather in real time through MS Teams on designated periods. Teachers leverage features such as screen sharing, chat, and whiteboard to facilitate engagement and collaboration among learners. Interactive discussions, live demonstrations, and group activities are conducted to promote active participation and peer interaction. Teachers provide immediate feedback and support to students during synchronous sessions, addressing questions and clarifying concepts in real time.
On alternating periods, teachers conduct asynchronous classes where students engage with pre-recorded lectures, instructional videos, readings, or assignments. Learners have the flexibility to access learning materials and complete tasks asynchronously, allowing for self-directed learning and accommodating varying schedules and learning preferences.
In both face-to-face and online class discussions, teachers use various online and offline applications to enhance the learning experience and aid learners in visualizing concepts better. One such example is the use of quizzes during lesson presentations.
In class, Teachers share the quizzes code with the learners, allowing them to log into the quizzes platform using their tablets or other devices. Students can access the lesson in real time, enabling them to view the teacher's notes and presentation slides, while simultaneously engaging with interactive quiz questions. Teachers embed quiz questions within the quiz's presentation to periodically check students' understanding of key concepts and reinforce learning. This approach not only facilitates better note-taking for students, but also encourages active participation and engagement during the lesson.
The gamification features of quizzes, such as leaderboards, timers, and instant feedback on responses, motivate students to actively participate and strive for higher scores. Teachers can monitor students' progress and responses in real time, allowing them to gauge comprehension levels and adjust instructions accordingly.
By incorporating quizzes into lesson presentations, teachers create dynamic and engaging learning experiences that promote active participation, concept visualization, and formative assessment. This interactive approach enhances student comprehension, retention, and enjoyment of the learning process, ultimately leading to improved academic outcomes.
In addition to quizzes, teachers also utilize GeoGebra as an application in their mathematics classes. GeoGebra is particularly beneficial for lessons involving graphing and visualization of mathematical concepts.
Teachers use GeoGebra's interactive applets to illustrate mathematical concepts and graphing techniques during class discussions. These applets allow students to manipulate graphs, explore geometric shapes, and visualize mathematical relationships in real time.
GeoGebra can be used for both formative and summative assessments in mathematics classes. By incorporating GeoGebra into mathematics classes, teachers enhance learners' learning experiences by providing dynamic, interactive, and visual representations of mathematical concepts.
GeoGebra's versatility allows for the creation of engaging activities, formative assessments, and online resources that support student learning both in synchronous and asynchronous settings.
In addition to quizzes and GeoGebra, teachers integrate simulations and game applications into their lessons to provide interactive and engaging learning experiences for students. One such example is the use of Stop Disaster Game, which allows users to not only learn concepts, but also have fun while exploring real-world scenarios related to natural disasters.
By participating in the disaster simulations, the learners engage in experiential learning, where they actively explore and interact with complex concepts in a simulated environment. The immersive nature of the game allows them to make decisions, assess consequences, and experience the outcomes of their actions in a safe and controlled setting. Experiential learning promotes deeper understanding, critical thinking, and problem-solving skills as students apply theoretical knowledge to real-world scenarios.
By incorporating simulations and game applications like Stop Disaster Game into their lessons, teachers at Baguio City National Science High School create interactive and immersive learning experiences that promote engagement, critical thinking, and real-world application of concepts related to disaster risk reduction and resilience building. This approach not only enhances students' academic knowledge, but also equips them with practical skills and attitudes to address pressing challenges in their communities.
Applications like Kahoot and Quizzes offer gamification features that make learning enjoyable and engaging for learners. These platforms utilize game-based learning techniques to enhance learner participation, motivation, and retention of content. By leveraging gamification features, teachers can not only engage students, but also assess their understanding and progress in real time. These applications serve as valuable tools for formative assessment, data-driven instruction, and promoting active learning in the classroom.
The utilization of various applications such as MS Teams, Flip, Google Drive, and OneDrive provides learners with access to a wide range of learning materials. These applications serve as repositories for links, modules, courseware, video lessons, and other educational resources.
Learners can review lessons, revisit materials, or complete assignments outside of regular class hours, accommodating different learning styles and schedules.
These applications support flipped learning approaches, where teachers can assign pre-recorded video lessons or reading materials for students to review before class, enabling more interactive and engaging classroom discussions. By utilizing applications such as MS Teams, Flip, Google Drive, and OneDrive, teachers create a digital learning ecosystem that supports flexible, interactive, and personalized learning experiences for students. These applications facilitate access to a diverse range of educational resources, promote collaboration and communication, and empower students to take ownership of their learning journey.
In addition to using online applications for content delivery and learning materials, teachers also utilize online applications for assessments.
Teachers utilize online platforms such as MS Teams, Flip, Google Classroom, or dedicated assessment platforms to collect and manage submissions of performance tests. Learners upload their completed tasks, documents, or multimedia presentations to the designated platform within the specified deadline. Online submission allows for efficient and organized management of assessments, eliminating the need for physical paperwork and facilitating timely feedback from teachers.
Collaboration among learners on projects is facilitated through online platforms at Baguio City National Science High School. For instance, an integrative project in entrepreneurship conducted during the first semester involves students working together on interdisciplinary tasks targeting various competencies from different subjects. Outputs from the entrepreneurship project are created and documented online using digital tools and platforms.
Flipbook enables seamless collaboration among learners, promoting teamwork, communication, and problem-solving skills.
Learners compile their project outputs, reflections, and artifacts into a comprehensive portfolio in the form of a website.
Science teachers at Baguio City National Science High School utilize SparkView in laboratory assessments to enhance the learning experience and facilitate data collection and analysis. SparkView enhances the authenticity and rigor of laboratory assessments, enabling students to engage in authentic scientific practices and develop a deeper understanding of scientific concepts and principles.
For the quarter examinations, tests are digitized using platforms such as Google Forms and Microsoft Forms. This digitization allows for flexibility in administering exams and accommodates both in-person and online testing scenarios. Learners attend school physically on the designated examination dates. Instead of traditional paper-based exams, students access the digitized tests online using school-provided devices or their own devices with internet access. Learners complete the exam digitally while being proctored by teachers or exam invigilators to ensure academic integrity.
In cases where learners cannot physically attend school for the examinations, due to reasons such as illness or remote learning arrangements, they have the option to take the exams online. Teachers provide remote learners with access to the digital exams on the scheduled examination dates. Remote learners complete the exams online within the same time frame as their peers, ensuring fairness and consistency in assessment administration. If not, strict monitoring is implemented.
The adoption of digital outputs and online assessments at Baguio City National Science High School contributes to reducing the production of printed materials and provides immediate feedback on test scores. By shifting to digital formats for assessments, the school reduces paper usage, ink consumption, and overall environmental impact associated with printing. Scores and feedback on test performance are available immediately after completing online assessments.
Learners receive instant feedback on their strengths and areas for improvement, enabling them to reflect on their performance and adjust their study strategies accordingly. Digital assessment platforms provide teachers with real-time data and analytics on student performance.
Teachers can analyze assessment results, track trends over time, and identify areas for instructional improvement or curriculum adjustment.
Overall, The use of digital outputs and online assessments at Baguio City National Science High School not only enhances the efficiency and effectiveness of assessment practices, but also promotes environmental stewardship and supports the school's commitment to providing high-quality education in a sustainable manner.
I think that an advantage of being in the SLC class is that I get to take a break. Since I don't need to go to school physically during Wednesdays, my body can rest and recharge. However, I also think that it has a disadvantage. Sometimes the signal is slow or the connection is unstable, making it difficult for our classes and our discussions to proceed.
So one advantage of being in the SLC class is I won't really have to go outside for school, which I like. But the downside is if there's no internet, I wouldn't be able to attend class at all because there's no Wi-Fi.
So the advantages of a smart learning class is that it allows you to maximize the technology that is available to you. Apps like Canva make a work more easier and more efficient. And as it will also save up resources, as it will require no ink or paper. Now, one disadvantage is that we cannot avoid technical faults as it happens sometimes.
Being a SLC or smart student is both fun and overwhelming at the same time. It has its own disadvantages and advantages. One of the advantages of being a smart learner is that I get to do my work without feeling very stressed because I am at home and I feel more relaxed and at ease. Besides that, some activities are easier to accomplish online. But, on the other hand, a disadvantage of that is that sometimes we get piled up with homeworks and activities during our offsite that makes us feel very stressed.
One of the advantages of being part of the SLC is that I can incorporate technology in producing my outputs. So, with the use of technology, I can efficiently produce high quality outputs.
It's for you as a parent.
One advantage is probably parang cost-efficient learning because you will save on on fare and baon. And our children won't have to wake up early and probably magkaroon sila ng mas mahabang time for rest.
Well, para sa akin, ang isang advantage ng pagiging parent na isang SLC student ay yung obvious, yung lagi namin siya nakakasama. Like for example, ngayong araw na to, kasama namin siya kahit na nag-aaral siya, nandiyan siya. So, nakikita namin yung kasipagan niya. Yan si Jeremy, mabait na bata yan.
Disadvantage.
Ang isang disadvantage naman ng pagiging parent ng isang SLC student ay yung internet connection. Alam niyo naman dito sa Pilipinas, medyo mahina ang internet. So kung minsan mabagal yung mga meetings, mga ganyan, yun yung disadvantage. Kung minsan, pero kung minsan naman mabilis din. Yun.